Like my regular doctor, my checkup guy, he's not the best. I know that. He's, and I'm fine with it. He's okay. He's like in the top 20 in his building, I would imagine. You know, he's fine. He's not a particularly great doctor, but he's got terrific parking, and I love that. In and out of there. But my friend said, no, you gotta go, he's great, you're gonna love him. And he kept selling. I said, I'm going. He said, no, you're gonna love him, he's a great guy, he's very thorough, very great guy. And then he says, and he's really handsome. I went, okay. It's not something I generally look for when choosing a medical practitioner, but whatever, okay. So I go, they put me in a little examination room, and I'm there 10 minutes by myself. Door opens, doctor walks in. Guy was really handsome, I'm not gonna lie to you. Even with my friend's warning, I was still a little thrown. And whoa, look at you, hang on, look at you. That's a good-looking guy. Look at this guy with a square jaw and a full head of hair. That's a good-looking guy. And it struck me that shouldn't be. If you're already the top surgeon in the country, you don't get to be good-looking too. That's not right. Pick one or the other. That's not how this works. Pick one or the other. It's like sometimes you meet somebody and they're really attractive, and then they turn out to be stupid. You go, fair enough, okay. Pick one. But this guy, he was great. He was very thorough. He did an MRI, did an X-ray. He said, you know, well, you did some damage. He goes, you have a little tear in your rotator cuff? He said, but that's not your big problem. He said, your big problem? I said, I know, I'm emotionally unavailable. He said, perhaps it's not my area. He said, your big problem, get ready, he said, your bicep is partially detached. I said, hang on, doc, I got to throw up a little bit. Oh, whoa. He said, why would you say that? He goes, it's not, I see it all the time. I said, all right, so what do we do now? A little surgery? He says, well, you can, but you don't have to. I said, what does that mean? He said, well, the best I can do is I'm going to bring you back to where you were before you hurt yourself. He said, but you're telling me you can do everything. I said, yeah, I got full range of motion. He says, all right, and you're not in any pain? I said, no, there's no pain. He says, yeah, so I would just leave it. I said, is that where I'm at? Are we already there? Is that what's happening? Are we just gonna run down the clock now? Is that what we're doing? Just leave it, oh my God. If I was real estate, I'm not even a fixer-upper, I'm a tear-down. Just, yeah, stick it out as long as you can, but I wouldn't put more money into it at this point. I said, I can hear you when you say that. I said, no, we're gonna do the surgery, Dr. Handsome, and I'll tell you why. I said, we're gonna do it because if we don't, I think that sends the wrong message to all the other parts that are still working. You know, I mean, they see a tendon float by, and go, well, look at this, he doesn't even give a shit anymore. The whole place is falling apart. Why should we pump blood to his heart? He's not gonna be around, why, you know. So I did the surgery, and I'm happy to report that after months of rehab and thousands of dollars, he was able to make me exactly as weak as I was right before. So there you go, that's right.